Officials say the suspect used a handgun in the attack. This is not an act of terrorism. No motive has been discovered, but police say there is no threat to the public.
And right now, we're also working developing news in a story that could impact thousands of capital city students. The union representing school bus drivers failing to reach an agreement with First Student.
And now we're learning more about what happens next and if a strike could really happen. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh joins us now live in Warwick with the developments that unfolded in the last hour. Kate?
Yeah, Mike and Caroline, really just about an hour ago, the spokesman for the bus company First Student walked out of the negotiations meeting behind me after it ended, saying that just moments before that, union representatives had walked up out of the room without reaching any agreement.
In good faith to negotiate.
The worst case scenario.
And we're very disappointed that the union leadership has decided to walk out and refuse to negotiate.
Over 9,000 families in Providence could soon be without school buses to drive their children to and from school each day. The Teamsters Local 251, representing about 200 bus drivers in Providence, failed to negotiate a new contract with First Student, the bus company providing transportation services to the city. First Student spokesman Frank McMahon said neither side would budge from their demands.
We were here and prepared to negotiate the financial package which was previously offered, including guaranteed wages, 401k contributions, and sick leave benefits. Unfortunately, the Teamsters leadership demanded that First Student agree to participate in the severely unfunded Teamsters pension plan.
This, the same issue that caused negotiations to fail 6 previous times since the contract ended in June. McMahon said they're willing to return to negotiations at any time. There's no word yet on when or if the union will indeed strike, but the local's business agent, Nick Williams, told Eyewitness News if this were the outcome today, they would meet with the mayor, Jorge Elorza, one more time and not strike until the middle of next week to allow the city and parents time to plan. Now, we do have calls out to those union representatives we spoke with earlier today to find out if this does indeed mean they will strike and what's next for them in this whole process. New at 6 o'clock tonight, while the city of Providence says they don't really have a full plan B in terms of transportation for all of these students, you will find out what they do plan to do if this strike does occur. Live in Warwick, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.
Also developing tonight, it looks more likely that Providence school bus drivers will go on strike.
And now we're looking at what happens next and what, if anything, can be done if the drivers walk off the job. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh is live with the Pumble Newsroom with the latest. Kate?
Well, negotiations this afternoon lasted for about 2 hours in what the union called a last-ditch effort to negotiate a contract successfully. But after that time frame, a spokesman for the bus company came out of negotiations and said no agreement was reached. Thousands of families in Providence may soon have to find another way to get their children to and from school each day. They may not have access to school buses if the drivers go on strike. The local Teamsters union, representing about 200 bus drivers, failed to reach an agreement with the bus company First Student during negotiations this afternoon. First Student spokesman Frank McMahon said the company wants to provide a 401k. The union is demanding a pension.
So we're disappointed in the Teamsters leadership's insistence on these unreasonable demands. We stand with the community. We appreciate that even one day without bus transportation is a hardship for the parents, the students, and the school department that depend on us.
But he said there is no plan B. They don't have any other drivers if the union strikes. The city of Providence can't accommodate transportation for that many students either.
There's a lot that we can do. We have community partners. We can make sure that our folks are out there in full force, just guiding the students and making sure that they're safe on the way.
In a statement, the Providence Public Schools said in part, quote, in the event of a First Student bus driver strike, the Providence Public School District will treat the first 3 days of student absences caused by disrupted school bus transportation as excused absences. We're still waiting to hear back from the union representatives on if they do plan to strike, and if they do, when that would occur. Now, before these negotiations began today, I spoke with the union business agent who said if this were the outcome today, which it was, they would then be speaking with Mayor Jorge Elorza of Providence after the negotiations so that they could come up with a plan and possibly go on strike starting next week, all to give the parents time to plan as well. Live in Warwick, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.